Hi everyone. I haven't been around on YouTube much for quite a few months. I've made very few videos for me, and I've had relatively few dresses up or videos with appliques. And a few months ago now I talked about a challenge, and I had a couple of people actually enter my challenge. And I just want you to know I haven't forgotten about you guys. And in fact, I will be talking about the challenge a little bit at the end of this video, and then I will be doing a complete video about it this afternoon after I finish this video, and it will be up at the same time as this video. It's just that it's going to be different, and I'm going to explain why that is and what this is about. So I hope that you'll stay with me. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be right now. I probably should have made some notes as to what I was going to talk about, but I am just going to kind of wing it. And yeah, and like I said, I really hope you'll stay with me, especially till the end, because I want to talk about the challenge that I want to do and why I want to do it and why it's really important to me. So the reason that I haven't been around very much, well, there are two reasons. One is that I have been really struggling with depression. It's something that I have had for virtually my whole life, and it has not been terrible the last few months, but it has certainly been worse than normal. And I have been trying lots of different medications over the last couple of years, and none of them have been successful for me, and I have had to come off of basically everything. I'm on a very, very low dose of the only one that I can tolerate right now. And so although I'm functioning at a very low level, so I'm not terrible. I don't want to kill myself every day, but I am not energetic. I'm very tired all the time. I don't want to do things. It's very hard for me to be motivated. And although I really want to do things like the videos, and I want to craft, and I want to cut up dresses, and it's all sort of in the abstract, getting the energy to actually do those things is very difficult for me. So that's the first reason why I haven't been around very much. I said two, actually there's more like three reasons. The second reason is that I've actually been really sick too, and we have no idea what's going on. I have been sick enough that I've actually lost a lot of weight in the last few months. The weight loss is actually fantastic. I'm like thrilled with that. It's just that it's a really horrible way to lose weight. I actually weigh less now than I have weighed since I was, well, since I was in my 30s. So, I mean, the amount I weigh now goes all the way back to my 30s, and I'm in my early 50s. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. I've actually gone down like 2 pant sizes, which is crazy. I had my birthday a week ago, and my birthday present to myself was I went and I bought a new pair of jeans, and I have been in size 14 for years and years, and I tried on size 12s, and they fit me perfectly, and I did like a happy dance in the fitting room. And that was like so exciting to me, and I took a selfie in the fitting room, and then I thought, you know what, they're kind of loose, and I tried on a size 10 and they fit me really well. And so I bought them, and I've been wearing my size 10 jeans all week. Unfortunately, I only have one pair right now. I have to buy more, but it was yeah, it's a pretty heady experience, let me tell you. So there's a test I have to get done that I've had to keep putting off, either because I'm too sick to go to the city to get it done, believe it or not, or because I've had to go out of town, which is something I'll be talking about later on in this video, which is the very serious part of this video. So anyway, so yeah, I've been really sick. And in case you're wondering what it is specifically, is that I get really, really terrible nausea. Abdominal pain too, but the nausea is the absolute worst part, and I have little to no appetite on those days, and sometimes for days in a row I have little to no appetite. So that's what's going on with that. Another thing, and another reason why I haven't been around, is that my daughter and my granddaughter have been living with us part-time. Only part-time has been like between 4 and 5 days a week, and it's not because there's anything wrong with her marriage, and I don't even know if I said that she did get married on May 1st. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. Oh, I did say that because I had said in a previous video that I actually made her veil, but they got married on May 1st, her and her now husband, and the wedding was absolutely stunning. But anyway, she started work, and she did training before she started the work, and she works here where we live, and where they live, where she and her husband live, is 2.5 hours away from where she works. And it's like 10 minutes, where she works is 10 minutes from where we live. So she and the baby have been living with us while she works, and we have been providing childcare for my granddaughter. And I say the baby, but Cora, as many of you know, you have seen the videos in the past of Cora. Cora is now 17 months old, and a little monkey, and into everything, and very charming, and very smart, and so much work, just so much work. So I've been doing a lot of the childcare. My other daughter helps out, and actually, depending on the week, either she does the majority or I do the majority. Unfortunately, like this week, she's been so ill herself that I've had to do the majority of it. So it really depends on which one of us is feeling the worst as to who does the most childcare or the least childcare. So yes, that's another reason I just haven't had the time to be doing these things that I love, the things that I want to do for me, because doing this, doing the wedding dresses, doing the videos, being part of this YouTube community is what I do for me. It really is. So now we get to the really bad part, and I really hope this video camera is recording, because I can't tell. That's one thing I hate about this camera. So 2.5 weeks ago, I got a phone call from my mother and found out that my sister has brain cancer. This came totally out of the blue. In the morning, this was Thursday, I don't know what the date was, August something. I think it was the Thursday, yeah. Anyway, she was completely fine. In the morning, she went to walk her dog. While she was walking her dog, her leg kind of went numb, and she had trouble getting back to her car, realized she couldn't drive a car home. She got somebody to help her drive home. She then had somebody drive her to the emergency room because her symptoms were getting worse, like the numbness was kind of going up into her arm. She went to the emergency room, she had some testing done, and by 3:30 that afternoon she had a diagnosis that she had a cancerous brain tumor. So it just absolutely came out of nowhere. She had surgery the next day, and I was able to get down there. I live in the Seattle area. She lives, and I live on an island. So it's not just like I can't just like get to the airport really easily. It's not a fast thing for me or an easy thing. And she lives in Tucson, which is not the easiest place to get to either because it's a very small airport. But I did manage to get there. In fact, myself, both my daughters, and my granddaughter all got down there. We were there in time for the surgery. She had surgery the next afternoon, and we were there before she went into surgery. She came through surgery really well. She had some paralysis right after surgery, and that stuck around for a couple of days. She was in hospital through the weekend. I can't remember what day she went to rehab, Tuesday or Wednesday. She was in rehab facility for a few days. I did come home after about a week because I have a life here as well, and my kids had to come home, and I, have to take care of Cora, and I do have a job. It's a very part-time job, but I didn't want to lose it. Anyway, she's doing very well. She can walk short distances. She still has some not paralysis, but a lot of weakness on her left side, especially her leg. She will be starting chemo and radiation soon, but her diagnosis is very serious. It is a terminal diagnosis. She has the worst kind of brain tumor that you can have. So we're looking at probably a very limited time that she has left. She knows this. We all know it. She has a fantastic attitude. She's being amazing about the whole thing. And it's just horrible shock to all of us. Anyway, so this is another reason why for the last couple of weeks I haven't been around. But this brings me to my challenge. I want to totally change things up, and what I want is I want to be able to send my sister cards, lots and lots and lots of cards, and I'm a horrible card maker. I cannot make cards, and so I want you guys to help me. And I'm going to make another video just completely about this and about this challenge, and I have a prize, and I think you guys are going to really like the prize. Anybody who likes my appliques should like the prize. But I'm going to ask you guys to make cards that I can send to my sister, so she can have just lots and lots of beautiful handmade cards. I know that the crafting community has done this before, so I'm hoping that you guys will pull through for me and for my sister. And yeah, that's what I would really like, and that would mean the world to me. My sister's name, in case you're wondering, is Rebecca. She's 48 years old. She is my younger sister. We are incredibly close. We are nothing alike whatsoever, except that we do like to craft together. We used to scrapbook together. She grew out of it. I actually never did. And I make her laugh. She's very practical. I am totally not practical at all. And we had a plan that we would both outlive our husbands, and then we would live together. She would keep the house clean and tidy and organized, and I would just be silly and funny and, make her laugh. And it's pretty sad now that we know that won't happen. So anyway, yeah, stick around and please watch my second video about the challenge, where I'll give you all the details. And if you've made it through this, thank you so much. And yeah, be right back.